All right, let us continue. It's been a bit of a longer break than I expected, but it's fine. Ended up watching having some food and watching some movies. Um, okay. Right, we didn't beat the Cretans yet. They're still hiding in there. Sure. Just gather the men and continue the game. And by game, I mean continue the total war. Okay, well, we're missing a repair tick, kind of regardless of what happens. Repair would have been pathetic on this, on Crete anyway. Okay, we gotta make sure that the Egyptian army overextends itself heavily. So I will build one more of these buildings, because they give taxes very effectively. Might be a bit ambitious, but we've got like a year before we run out of money anyway. Then we'll be looting. Okay, I have to watch out. I have to pull further back. They're losing their food, as is the plan. Not sure where this guy is going. Oh, once he arrives there, we'll head their army off. This should work. Goodbye. Oh, the huge manatee. That's a lot of death. Balance the force. Balance. Bring balance to the force. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. Cypriots have been crushed. technically keep ransoming them back to the Cypriots. The Mamluks are building like supply buildings. Can we catch these guys? That would be nice. Another caught. I can't ransom them back. Guess they're just my guys now. They're my guys now, see? Alright. Don't think I'll be catching those Egyptian ships. They have managed to scurry effectively. Wonder if the Egyptians will alter their strategy now that they've lost that many men. Okay, we're almost ready to build a spy network in Naples. I do need to like Genoan galleys. Excuse me. Okay, so we basically hold our men in Anatolia proper, and that will oh, prestige. We hold our men in Anatolia proper, and they won't have food to actually reach us. And occasionally we'll get surprise peace screened. Cyprus would be a nice addition of men. We're gonna get a Turkish uprising, I guess. Guess I'll send one of my vanguard guys to go and deal with it. My subjects are being incredibly, like, they're behaving incredibly well right now. I'm very pleased with that. I also have a diplomat too many. And I have this that I can do. Serbia. Next coalition. Annoyingly, I won't be able to actually declare war in Naples with the proper casus belli. Yeah, I probably actually want to improve their opinion of me. Probably should have been doing that. Because I can actually make them not be in a coalition. Might be the best thing. Okay. Righto. Now where do I put these guys? Good start to send guys to deal with that dumb fortress near Naples. Guess I'll send them over here. Because that fortress near Naples has like no benefit now anymore. It was a complete waste of 50 parliament thing, but you can't know these kind of things ahead of time. Sadly. Return to the... Oh, these go over there. And return to the thing. Can we tell the Emperor to get out yet? Nope, October. Okay, those guys are heading somewhere. I would imagine they are heading to Kulu. I don't think my... I guess this army might get there fastest. Oh wow, what did I captured 4 Danish galleys, I guess. That's a lot of galleys captured. Oh, let's repair those galleys. Okay. They didn't have absolutely 0 morale, but they had close enough to 0. I guess we fall back into these other provinces. The annoying thing is all these ships that I'm getting are increasing my naval maintenance. I will need to create a new unit and just basically get all these fishing boats out of here. Sure, they're useful, but they're too expensive to maintain all the time. Minor Bailic rioted. You're just hoping they don't have a large amount of men. No, they don't. Opinion. Don't know if we can wear away that much aggressive or that much antagonism. Doubt it, but whatever. It's worth a shot. Here's hoping they decide not to coalition me. It's only the Retinids and the Nepalese, though. Probably do want Cyprus actually now. This guy's also been doing nothing for a little bit. Nice amount of money for Cyprus. You get to make our society a bit more belligerent. And I get to raise a bunch of Cypriot soldiers. Venice is almost in the danger zone. I do probably want to keep Venice out for now. Navally, we're stronger than they are. And that's with their defensive allies. And land, we're also stronger than they are, so here's hoping they don't decide to do some sort of coalition war and scupper my plans. Who do I want to be my rival? Who would I realistically need any Casus Belli speed against? I don't think anyone really, to be honest. I guess I'll just make it the Retinids, why not? Nope, they decided to once again move forward. Taking the also familiar path. They should not be able to see any of these guys because we're in plateaus. Okay, they are going there. He's a conqueror. Oh, I might as well put him in there. Why not? You can run, but you're kind of screwed. Oh, he's not screwed. He's actually faster. Okay, then. Fine, then. Okay, apparently these guys on Crete are starving. It's not ideal. We should be able to make it to them and give them some food. They went to stealth mode. Okay, let's see. Don't we do want to pull back? We want to have as little fair fights as possible. Most of our subjects are pretty happy with us. Even the sunny ones. Why not? Does it mean he has to stop leading the Navy? It doesn't. Okay, that's great. I assume there's food here. Okay, there is. Ah, yes. The invisible men. That's actually a different type of ship, basically. Oh, well, if it was, then... Excuse me. I like how the Ayyubids have made it all the way to here. Okay, we'll need to move back because they're getting supply. I may have to send a crack team of Cretan commandos to basically stop the occupation here, because it would hurt their supply lines a lot. Excuse me. Guess we just stand on this province. It has enough food. We'll have 10,000 men on a mountain. That should give them something to think about. Ooh, we might be able to actually do some trolling. Can we naval land stack wipe some guys behind the lines? That would be hilarious. Can't see anyone anymore. If it doesn't work, I've lost 15,000 men, so it's no huge issue. There we go. Naval landing stack wipe. Okay. Issues, I can't really see what's near here, so they might have, like, some guys waiting to deal with my guys occupying here. Back to the mountain. Lovely. Some more ships, just in case I need it. Now, should those guys reach here, they have such low org that they probably won't even win. But should it be necessary, I could pull out. Just annex them and take all their money. All they've actually done is just give me a little bit more cash. Yep, they're going to relieve this siege, but they're actually, or going to relieve this occupation, but they're actually dying. Does feel like we're not making that much of a dent. 60,000. Still a lot of guys to go before we can go onto the offensive. Crete does not apparently provide enough food for itself, so that's a bit unfortunate. Let's go into this province then. Ever so tiny. Actually, rather than repairing the fleet, I'd like to go and check. Oops. Did I mess this up? Yeah, I did. Oh, well, yeah. Going into where there's a friendly fleet is bad. Yeah, they just are out of food. So that got me a thinking. I can check the coastline and see if they have anyone there, and then I can try and land there. Oh, I didn't take the... That wasn't the province capital. Oops. Enjoy all the not food you have. Do you know anything about this? I can't fucking see. Okay. Oh, actually, rather than do that, I know for a fact they're not. They're not gonna have guys over there just stationed there. That'd be very strange. Could do is I could go for like Egypt proper at this point, but the risk is that they yeah, and then take the desert, but like that desert is not going to be enough, I don't think, for them to starve in. I don't know. Their armies are a bit close to this. Let's check. All these places are mountains. I will at least know if there's something in there. I just cannot tell. We're basically landing completely blind, but I don't expect the AI to have troops there. I really don't. How are we? What do these guys have? They've got the plague. What, they're just fucking spreading the plague? That's a bit of a thing. Let's see. We'll deal with that, and then we'll just send like some Like, the rear guard guys can go deal with it. They're just fucking spreading the plague. Just a plague spreading unit. Okay, they didn't have a guy there. That's lovely. Nice food supply I have there. And now they are starving. Yeah, the AI is just not very good at doing deep campaigns. Yeah, just gotta big balls it. Go to Adana. I don't believe they are here. Oh, Denmark. Can I tell Denmark to piss off? I could. Okay, well, let me just start by. But why are they in there anyway? So I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, this guy is the emperor. So I'm just gonna get the emperor out of this. What will he take? Humiliate. Will he take a little bit of money? Nope, he won't. He will just take humiliate. Doesn't care about anything else, does he? Oh, he might care about royal marriage. No, he doesn't care. He does not care. Alright, we'll take a sick humiliation then, I guess. Humiliate. Okay. Might have to keep this part short. Just because I have a friend waiting. That's what you get when you don't. I don't do this for a career. I just do what I want when I want. Okay. Ooh, that's fucking spooked the shit out of me. Alright, get out of there. Do you want to do that? Sure, we'll leave a sacrificial stack just in case he decompletes his fucking mission, but no, let's get our navy out there. They're continuing the long march. We might want to get into position to intercept. Like, they basically have no vision. Like, all this terrain means they cannot see, and the AI is at least not cheating, which is nice. I do appreciate that Paradox didn't make the AI cheat, and that does make it like a lot harder for them to actually have like, 'cause if you were the Mamluks, this would also just be like the most hell terrain to invade. Like everything is no vision, so my armies, like if I'm not stupid, my armies are just hiding around every single fucking corner. It is very cool that you can do this kind of warfare. I do really like that. It doesn't feel cheesy to me, at least. I mean, it feels a little bit cheesy that they literally like have no food, but the whole idea of like making it a really hard campaign for them by overstretching their supplies seems totally legit to me. Dawn is liberated, they can continue to starve. We'll see how that goes. Funny. Alright, you weird Black Death unit. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight the Genoans some more. Maybe up my naval maintenance for that, but our ships are pretty strong. Okay, they have decided to send some troops back. We don't have enough to like deal with that, so that's a bit unfortunate. We'll have to send my navy back round. Aw. No, that was gonna happen, wasn't it? Those guys were kind of sacrificial. Massive casualties. Oof. It's not ideal, but doesn't make too much of a difference. That's gonna... Hopefully we'll win that relatively quickly. Okay, we didn't actually catch those guys. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're starting to make a little bit of slip-ups here. Okay, good. Didn't end up being too bad for us. Excuse me. At least the enemy's dumb enough to try and go for Constantinople and not being annoying with seizing places like Italy or whatever. Okay. Guess we'll just keep these guys somewhere nearby. Yeah, that didn't really yield that many good results. Our little experiment there with the naval landings. Oh no, our two guys are gonna get killed. Can we catch them? Seems like we can't. Where are these guys going? Sometimes the Egyptian armies march aimlessly into the Byzantine Empire. Why they do this, I do not know. Excuse me. Okay, they're starting to be brought down to normal levels. Damn, we have such ridiculous casualties. Yeah, they're just kind of like hoping, I guess. Hoping that their like little supply depot will sustain them, but they're just starving here hard. And no matter where they go, they will be starving. And sieging Adan didn't really help me that much, actually. Might have actually hindered the war effort in a weird way. It delays them moving. Yeah, we are gonna start moving and deoccupying some of our lands. They have okay, so that's Georgia. They have 10,000. Will the Georgians just give up? No. Those guys are the most unmoved men I've seen in my life. They just do not care. Things going fine. Okay, I do have lazy diplomats. Okay, perhaps I should start uh, the occupations of Egypt. It's gonna move their army back, but I might be able to occupy enough of Egypt. And given that I have 50 war score from battles, it might be considered enough. We'll see. Probably could have done this a bit earlier, but it is fine. Oh, hello. Do I have the Black Death in mind? I do. Expel the sick. Repeat for an aid. We expel the sick. We use this as an opportunity to push communalism like no tomorrow. I assume the plague is in Byzantium. build a pest house. Can move the court into hiding, but I think that hurts the. No, it just hurts the state satisfaction. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, we have to. It's one of those weird things where we kind of have to like hope the bubonic plague stays in our country, because if we treat it like too quickly, we have to keep spending stability basically. Stay there and repair. Lazy diplomats again, or still lazy diplomats actually. Hey, you're trying to make nice with these guys. Everybody else is still. Yeah, all these guys are small dudes that don't matter. Might actually be able to get Naples out of the coalition, which would be somewhat useful, I guess. Guess I'll start building on whatever is left of the papacy. I guess I can improve on Serbia. I doubt Serbia will give a shit about me taking land in Egypt. Yeah, I don't think they care. Oh, we are hella out of food there. Get out of there. These areas are starving. Egypt's armies are on the move. Oh, you bastard. Nope. Okay. Oh, whatever. Missed the repair tick, but it is what it is. Okay, we do kind of want the Black Plague to be in our country. Yeah, just transports are bugged. Extremely bugged. Oh, isolate the cities takes 40 stabilities. No, no, 40 stability. No, thank you. Excuse me. Okay, we've gotten the Egyptian army to move. Yeah, they're like losing org very quickly. They're at April 21st. I do want them to lose a little more org though. They still have enough org to fight. That is not what I want. I'm not sure where these guys are going. Ooh, they might just stop there to take the food that's in there. They probably will. Guessing there's no one in here. I think this guy's like our siege guy. Basically, it's like a small, very small point difference. Nations have lost. That's a big ass army. Stand them back. They've officially dropped below the amount of. They now officially have less troops than we do. Lands. Anatolia is a land filled with death. Okay, pal, you get to go there. You guys all spread out and basically make yourselves useful and start taking all these regions. Religious deviants. Oh, yeah, fucking let them complain. My god. At least we don't have to worry about the plague not reaching us, abandoning our land. Are they all returning to Egypt? Are they like going back? That'd be hilarious. Their mothership is under attack, etc., etc. Well, you know, it's only 288 to become a Pronoia. Alas. War script Egypt is 500. Yeah, our best bet is taking something along these lines and also taking all the religious sites. But we still have to win. And I'm going to make this a pretty short part because I do want to play a little bit more Deadlock with my buddy. That and I'm getting a bit tired. It's all because I started later, so my apologies. I started like about an hour and a half later than I thought I would. Otherwise, I usually like for my streams to be at least 2 hours. So you can actually get something done in a part. Because now it's basically we've just micro the war pretty slowly. I mean, granted, this war requires like slow micro, but you know. Yeah, we don't actually have food, so it's no, my army's got the Black Death. Just gonna bound to happen, basically. Oops. God, excuse me. Build spy network, I guess, just to help with the siege. Because in terms of Casus Belli's, we kind of already got stuff that we want. Our heir has come of age. I could castrate him, blind him. Don't think any of that will be that useful. Oh, hello. Oh, where's my navy? Okay, they're not actually there. We won't get there on time. Them is not preparing the navy properly. Well, my apologies, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream a little bit prematurely. Probably won't be continuing tonight. We'll be probably continuing tomorrow. I did start a bit later than I thought I would. So I want to thank whoever is watching for watching. and I will see you next time. Sorry the game's going a bit slow, but this is a very much make or break war. Anyway, thank you for watching.